don't know. I don't know how far back I would stand. Okay, as you can probably see, unfortunately, your gal filmed the entire introduction in a time-lapse format. So I love that for me. It's a big sigh. It's a pause sigh, you know? So I shall pause. I'll be like a tree. I've remembered, however, I would like to pause a little bit longer. This topic is all about healthy communication and healthy relationships. And they kind of go in hand, as it were. In fact, I'll put this down. Healthy relationships and healthy communication. They go hand in hand, you know. And what I mean by that is, to have a healthy relationship, you must have a healthy communication. And by relationship, I mean any form of connection with another. So that may be a relationship in terms of familial, like, you know, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. It could be a relationship in terms of friendship, so that would be a friend, obviously. But hopefully you still have friendships with your parents, because, yeah. It's nice, it's nice, it is nice when you can treat your parents as friends and your parents can treat you as friends, you know? So, I've just thought, my entire, my entire intro was time-lapse, so you won't hear my voice, so I'll do a quick recap and then I'll... This is something that I've been doing since I was 16. That's a lie, I believe I was 14. But it's sticking up tear off from magazines. This is from Vogue, May 2023. I haven't bought the new one yet. But I stick them up on my wall. In fact, I'll insert a couple pictures of my room in Sheffield because that one was divine. Like, I had it plastered all, well, you'll see in a second, but yeah, I had it plastered all over. So I'm doing this in my bathroom because my parents have painted the house and I'm not allowed to stick things up on the wall. In fact, it was really sad because my mum took all of my, all of these down. Well, she had to because they were repainting, but you know, it's sad because they were up there for time. They didn't need to come down though. But yes, I'm doing it in my bathroom because obviously I can't paint it in my room. I'm not going to show you my room. I can show you the walls. The rest of it, I haven't unpacked yet. It's actually a disaster. Like, I am actually too embarrassed to show you. Quick sneak peek, really? Would you really like, it's awful, but here you go. But yeah, look how bare my room is. So I used to have them all along there, the Vogues, and along this wall as well, and now it's plain and simple. Only recently come home, but honey, get a grip. Actually get a grip. Maybe if I post this, I'll be so embarrassed by it that the next video will be like, hey, it's all clear. This is my worst nightmare, living in a messy room. It really, really is. And yeah, it gets to the point that I just spend all day out of my room, mainly outside, because I refuse to live in a mess. I refuse to be surrounded by a mess. What I'm going to do is tint my eyebrows. This is a before, and this is the, maybe I should do it that way. This is the eyebrow dye that I use. I've been using this one since I was about 16. But you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know. So this is the before, and I'm gonna do it and then show you what it looks like on, and then what it looks like off. I thought that it might help if I show how I'm doing it. So I'm using a brush where I've kind of cut the brush to make it like super fine on one eyebrow, and I'm gonna do the next one. So I just, can you actually see? I just go across
and I just kind of shape it how I would like. And a cool hack is you can actually do it on the skin. Apply the dye to the skin, and it's going to dye the skin, which is going to kind of give your eyebrow a bit more shape. I did more dye to the brush, but with the brush I'm just traversing the lines of where my hair is and where I would like it to be, because I'd like it to be a bit more sort of arched. It'll come out a bit more here. It's really a cheap way of getting the desired shape. As you can tell, I'm completely concentrating, so I'm gonna stop talking after I've applied the eyebrow tint. And as you can tell, this one is a different shape to that one. Without the eyebrow tint, my actual eyebrows are different shapes. Not really that fussed. If anything, because everyone, you know, talks and moves, we don't just stand to it straight. Oh, there's a really cool trick you can do. Let's see if I can find something to do the trick with. I'll use my eyebrow thing. So, how it works is from the tip of your nose here, and you want it to kind of line up like that, and then from the tip of your nose through your eye, oh, the end fell off, through your eye to the arch of the eyebrow, like that, and then from the end of your nose traversing to the corner, so you're kind of making lines like that. I've done it a bit short because I'm attempting to do a slightly different shape. I'm gonna pluck my eyebrows and do something else with them, but yeah, that's, I didn't describe it, that's how you kind of work out how to make a shape that fits your face. And also the eyebrow dye I used is this one, and it has lasted me for quite some time. It's probably lasted me about 4 months now. Usually my makeup routine for going clubbing is tint my eyebrows and put mascara on and maybe eyeliner. It's such a quick routine. The longest part is the eyebrow tint, which is going to be on for about 20 minutes. And then I'll take it off and I'll show you how it's kind of dyed the skin, but also it's less raw. And also if anyone has seen my eyebrow tinting fail video, it's one of the first ones I posted about 2.5 years ago. You can tell that I've actually got better at applying it, because that really was a fail, and I had to walk around with these like massive slugs on my eyes. Anyway, I'm gonna reconvene. Every time I like speak and I raise my eyebrows, like unintentionally, that's just how my face moves when I speak. But with the eyebrow tint on, it just looks so dumb. It just looks really like... Oh, I'm trying to learn how to do the worm, but I still can't even raise one eyebrow. This is as far as I can go. Now I just look crazy. But I can't do it with the other one very well. How do you learn how to connect your eyebrows? Because I can raise them up and I can put this one down slightly like that. But in terms of doing both, like, is it something you just practice? Because I've been practicing for about 6 months, if anyone actually knows how to do it, because I really want to do the worm, because I know someone who can do the worm with their eyebrows, and it's like, rah. He said you've got a week to learn how to do it. I really did try, but it didn't get anywhere. But yeah, anyway, I've got to stop talking because I'm busy. And yeah, okay, sweet. This is my finished product. Not finished yet because I still need to pluck or finish plucking. It's okay, it's not too bad. It's decent, you know, acceptable. I used to have an eyebrow slit a few months back, and I used to have one on each eye actually. At one point I had 2 on this eye, but I never did it myself. My friend Rithik did it for me with a, what's it called, like electric razor thing, the thing that guys use to have like a one on the side or something like that. So Rithik used to do it for me. I have tried it where I've plucked it myself, but then the issue is sometimes I pluck a bit much, and yeah, it grows back a lot shorter. It grows back a lot slower. I'm overthinking because I'm thinking I need to be somewhere, and I am doing this. This is how I cool my coffee down to drink it instantly. little life hack. Okay, it's 3:05. I've just made myself a coffee, and I'm gonna try and use this. This is moringa
green super leaf powder. I bought it in Holland and Barrett at Scores. And I've not actually tried it before, but it says you can blend it into lattes and smoothies and where else? Juices. It says here, it's a natural powder made from the dried leaf of the moringa miracle tree. Yeah, I mean, you can read that if you would like to. But I'm going to try it. It said, I believe, where was it? Half a teaspoon a day before. Why do you have to build up to 2 to 4 teaspoons? Who knows? Okay, so teaspoon. Oh, I've already got a teaspoon. Okay. Half teaspoon into here. Ah, it's gonna turn it green as well. This is a soy milk latte slash cappuccino. I kind of have the dial in the middle. You know, this side. You know, the milk frother dial. Oh, I really hope I like this actually, because I've never tried it and I could have ruined my coffee, but okay, I'll come back. I've mixed it. I did add a bit more and then I kind of went like that and then loads came out. So it is a bit strong and I'm going to sweeten it up because I did actually want, basically I forgot that I had it in my cupboard, the moringa powder, and I wanted a sweet latte, and then I was getting the cinnamon out, and speaking of which, I like the cinnamon now. Cinnamon for wealth, of course. Wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Nice. But yeah, I was getting the cinnamon out, and then I saw the powder. So that was more of an impulse ad, because I hadn't tried it yet, you know. I believe I said that already, but yeah. Mix this up and then give it a taste test. 2 things just quickly. I have just thought that this has iron in it, and usually I take iron tablets. So now I'm wondering if I should research again what foods have iron in naturally and then top my iron up that way today. Because I don't really want to have too much, you know. The second thing is, if I did this again, I would mix the powder with a shot of coffee and then add frothed milk and then mix it after, because I've mixed it quite a lot and I've kind of lost a lot of bubbles and I really like the foam. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, I'll do that. Okay, the verdict was too much powder, like too much moringa powder. However, you know, I would definitely have it again, I really would. But it looks a bit like Shrek green colour, but you know, that's by the by.
Here's your smoothie then.
Grabbing it off me, please. Thank you.
Just for me?
Yeah.
Sweeter, more sugar?
The blackberries that I added are from our local blackberry field. I don't know if that's what you call it, but yeah. Hand-picked by me. I don't know if these ones are picked by me. You can put it in the... It's going to be one of those times. Ben's being, if you can hear me over this, Ben's being smart and meal prepping. He's having chicken pasta. Chicken mozzarella pasta. Imagine the scenes. I like this. Chicken update, pasta update. And the final result until...
It's not final.
It's not final. What's final?
When it's melted.
Okay, so that traps the heat in.
It's like when you're in a juice state while you're away.